What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Pop the Balloon or Find Love episode. Yes, we're here to bring you all our best. Boom, boom, boom. You know the story, right? Stay tuned as we get to develop with you. So, in today's episode, obviously, as we can see, we are having these beautiful young women who come forward looking for love. It is either they have to pop their balloon or they have to find the love. But the most interesting part is that there is this gentleman who's about to come in, and I need you to watch so that we can get to see what this men have to say as they were busy asking him questions. He's kind of like telling all these women in these platforms that it does not have a deal break. No, come on, guys. I find it does not make sense because if you don't have deal break in a person or around people that you are surrounded with, which means you are a person who can't get angry. So if you can get angry, which means there is a deal break somewhere, isn't it? So there must be something that can turn you off among people that you get to associate with. And what he's saying here, for me, it does not make sense at all. It is either he um he has something that pisses him off because he's a human being, because he's an imperfect human being who can get angry here and that. So him saying that no, it does not have any deal break. I mean, I don't buy that. But anyway, let's listen to the answer now that they have to explain. Obviously, I can tell all these women they'll have to say that no, for the fact that it does not have any deal break, they will have to pass. This nigga get to comment. The problem of the pants being too tight, guys, come to think of it. When you look at this woman, you look this guy who's wearing something tight. I mean, look at her. She's carrying Nyash, the big one. And whatever she's wearing, it's very tight on the body. So what is it now a problem for a guy also to wear a pant tie?
And I'm gonna comment on that first of all.
Okay.
My stepfather, when I was growing up, he always moved like a man. His pants used to be kind of tight, but he was tough. You know, took care of the kids. He had a good job, and he always dressed mature. So
Yeah.
I wanted to get outside of me dressing with my pants baggy because I used to wear my pants, and start wearing it in a more presentable way, where it fits me. And I'm very comfortable in my pants,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah.
But so yeah, she's
Again, here, I think this is what the guy should have done at least by trying to explain a little bit in details what does it mean that he does not have a deal breaker. So in his explanations, he kind of like saying that I don't know you, we don't know each other, so I can't tell you what are my deal break. So at least let him acknowledge that he have deal break, but this deal break, it in order for him to reveal it to someone, he rather get to know this person first. He rather get to be more close to this person, and then he can start discovering some of the deal break. And not him saying what he said at the beginning of that. No, I don't have deal break at all. There's no one who can't have deal breaks. We all have red flags. That's the reason why we get angry, we fight, we shout at people, because we all have deal break. We all have the same thing. This kind of answer, I found it like a legit answer. I found it like a honest answer that a person can get to give. Like, no, look, you are well put together, you are awesome, you are looking beautiful, but I don't feel that sparkling, I don't feel that connection, I don't feel that butterfly, something that can make me and you to be connected so that we can go forward and get to develop more. This kind of answer, actually, it is a very mature answer that I can expect from a woman than a woman who comes and tell you that no, you are not my type. No, you are wearing a short, a tight pants, or no, you are wearing this and that. I mean, that is not what's supposed to be the answer in order for you to reject a man. I think that's one of the mistakes most of women do out there. But by the way, what can we say? Now, a second part of a response I have again to disagree with her. The question which this gentleman asked, it is a legit question. Women in our days, they find it more normal when it is something which has to do with men. Men must be a provider. Men must be a protector. Men must be this and that. Men can't do this and that. But when you have to take the same questions and turn it around in a way that to see on what can women contribute in the same situation, it comes a big problem for women. They get angry to such kind of questions. It's just for an example. A woman will come and tell you a lot of things. A man must be a provider. A man must be this. A man must. They can give you a list of what a man can bring on the table. But once they're being asked the same question, what can a woman bring to the table? Or what can you bring to the table? You'll see on how most of these women get so angry. They make it more personal. Why? Because the truth hurts. Because they know very well that there's nothing much they can bring to the table. Because if they do have something better to bring to the table, I don't see why they should have a problem to not talk about it or to not explain themselves like, no, I can contribute in 1, 2, 3, 4. The moment when women get offended by this question, that is where things are not sitting okay. As for this gentleman, yes, it is true. A man should be a protector. But this question, we can put it in another way. They always say that behind every strong man, there is a strong woman. A woman of prayer, that's another way of a woman protecting a man. A woman of hardworking, like looking after the house and put everything together in order for the house to be okay. That is another way of protecting your man, because your man can be coming away, with his friends or some people and bring them home. If you are not able to protect that home that he had left behind, then which means you are not protecting him. But if you play that role, you are protecting him. A man can be irresponsible when it comes to spend his money. You as a protector, you can protect him with finance. You can counsel him. You can tell him on how to spend. Guys, I can go more deep on this, but I don't want to waste much time. I want us first to have listen to what is happening here before we get to come back with more
I ain't put it out there like it
different
should have been put out there.
analysis
You're right.
about what these people
Sometimes
talk
when I put
about.
out questions out there, I be like, sometimes I think people going to get what I'm saying, but that's what I meant. I mean, but people that know me know what I meant. But you guys don't know me, so you're gonna say, "What? Protect them?" You know what I'm saying? But that's what I meant. I mean, protect me by protecting my freedom. I'm saying that's what I mean by protecting my sanity. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that I don't do nothing stupid. I don't have to do nothing stupid because you're making sure that you're moving responsible and respectful for yourself. Like I'm a respectful response to somebody grab your butt. I had it happen before. I'm saying, like I had to drive the Walmart because my girl had her butt grabbed by some guy. You know what I'm saying? But you got to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, you're going to protect your man as well, because a lot of men put themselves in danger. Like I was on the highway last year and I beat some guy up because he was beating on this woman in the car. I pulled him out of the car. He was 6 something, but I don't play games with the kind of woman. But again, you have to protect.
Now, it happened that, there are those ones who have to come and, come on, girls. I mean, the guy, he said something which is very simple. It is a legit question. Why women get so embarrassed when they're being asked the same question that they usually put to men? That's where my problem lays. When this question is put to a man, everyone expects the answer. But when this same question is put to a woman, then it becomes a problem. So, which means men are not allowed to be asking some questions or what? Because the question is, how can you protect your men? There is a lot of dangers out there. So, are you guys telling me that a woman can't protect a man? Or a man can't be protected by his woman? Because that is the impression I'm getting from all this. That no, a woman can't be protected. I mean, she can be protected by a man, but a man can't protect a woman. No, I feel like that is not how things are supposed to be. Honestly speaking, that's not how things are supposed to be, because things should be in the way that we protect one another. Yes, a man have a very big role to play from all this, to protect his family, to protect his wife, his children. But whether it is children, whether it is the women, they have to contribute in one another way to make it more easy for him. I think now with this kind of reaction that we just experienced here, it is now more obvious that we can get to see now why a lot of men are going through depression, why men are dying so young, because they are being left alone, they are being abandoned. All the responsibility or duty, they leave it on their shoulders. And some of these men, they can't be able to handle it. Some of these men, they can't be able to hold it. They could not resist anymore for that long. And they end up dying. Now I begin to understand, because I think what was going to be more easy was if they had to sit down and at least try to understand what the foundation, the true meaning of this question, why this guy wants to ask this kind of question. That is not a complicated question as the ladies try to make it. A woman can play a very big role in a man's life. And playing that big role is one of the points under that role is to look after this man. When you're looking after someone, which means you're protecting them against something. So what is the bad things about it that can make these people feel like, no, a man can't be protected? A man needs to be protected as much a mother look after their son. Why some men refer to their women as their mother? They will be calling their women like mama. And when they are calling mama, is it for just for fun? No. They're calling mama because they want to see mother figure in you. Their mother figure, I mean to say, in you, their mother quality coming out of you. And that's something that seems like it's now a big problem for some women out there. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you again very soon in our next video. We really do appreciate your time. So before you leave, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share the video with people so that more people can join us. I'll see you again in our next video. Ciao.